Раз, два, три, раз, два.
What really went down back there on that boat? We missed you. That's what happened. Come on.
О, не, я понял.
Oh.
Чё за баг? Можно мне эта игра не будет ломать все, что я хотел сегодня делать? Я же нормально стримил до этого. Так. Настройки. Еще самый низ промотал. Во. Сейчас должно быть нормально у вас.
You need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand. I'll live.
Я настроил.
Indoors, son. We need you strong. Okay.
Все, поехали.
Come on, let's go. Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here.
Даже 60 FPS есть, прикиньте.
Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
Ну, греет у меня, кстати, уже нормально так. Я... Вот сейчас руку, короче, поднес сзади кулеру, он так уже неплохо начинает греть. Я просто сейчас зашел, потестил, посмотрел, что там дальше будет, чтобы не обосраться в самом начале. Да, я просто такой человек, который может обосраться на этом. На обучении. Так что это нормально. Так, лошадь действительно надо управлять. Игру нормально слышно? Меня нормально слышно? Кто там сейчас сидит? Скажите, пожалуйста.
You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. Hey, I think I see something up the path. You up ahead. Who's there?
Ну-ка, ну-ка. Бля, как они вообще увидели через этот туман?
Micah. Gentlemen, found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean,
We don't know.
А куда? Я что-то про АФК немножечко, сорян.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John. Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him. He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy. I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too.
Да, они будут в порядке.
Let me take the rear. You move up.
Ну давай, я первый теперь буду. Догоняем его. Что происходит? Стой! Почему, когда я поворачиваюсь, я бегу на него? Что за бред?
So no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes. Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Опа, хата. И как там спуститься?
Let's head down there.
Не, стой, стой, какой быстро бежать, не. Здоровье отображается в нижнем левом углу. Ага. Типа я замерз, так понял, да?
Let's hitch up here. Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Я лошадь всю не привязал. А, не, я привязал.
Sounds like quite the party.
Блин, какой снег классный, чекайте.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
Идите в хлев, а затем нажмите клавишу, чтобы занять укрытие.
What are you doing? I said get out of sight.
Так, ну.
Not there. Over in the cattle shed.
Что такое хлев? Сюда? Это туалет.
Arthur, take cover in that shed over there.
Что такое хлев, пацаны? Я тупой.
What are you doing? Get inside the shed.
Где хлев, блядь? Туда, что ли?
Arthur, get in position.
В какую позицию? Ты идиот? Где хлев? Ты сказал слева. Вот слева туалет.
Come on.
Хата МБ. Вот это? Нет, туда нельзя идти. Идите в хлев, а затем нажмите Q. Что такое хлев? Где лошади? Вернитесь к хлеву, да сука. А, я понял, короче, куда надо идти. Так, прыгай давай, так быстрее будет передвигаться, брат. Иди в хлев. Да что такое хлев? Вот, сюда, наверное. Оно нет.
Hello? Excuse me.
Ой, я ствол нашел.
Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry.
Да я уже
to
понял, что
disturb
хлев это
you.
загон для животных.
My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur.
need
Еще рано, 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 рано.
There's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much.
Я проиграл? Я в голову тебе дал. Ты что, больной? Давай запрыгивай обратно. Ой.
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now!
А, это чужой.
See him, Arthur?
А куда бежать-то?
You won't last out there by himself. Arthur, I said I'd handle this.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go.
А, вот здесь как, короче, нажимаем, можно выбирать. Что сказал еще раз делать надо? А, вот на таб можно переключать.
What are you doing out there?
Все, я бы не понял, куда бежать надо.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine,
Еда.
whiskey.
Виски, понятное дело. О, что можно взять? Удерживайте R.
I don't believe it.
Осмотреть
It's a
Е.
strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
О, что на втором этаже здесь есть.
Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Oh, I'm starving.
Well, you should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Б. Сейчас только слезу. Нормально, я
Place is
покушал.
dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Какие-то открытые пузырьки, я не успел прочитать с чем. Еще не до конца понял, что куда надо нажимать. Печенье ассорти. Банк с едой какой-то. Все, бобы закончились? О, еще бобы. Кукуруза. Консервы, это хорошо. Тебя дверь за собой не учили закрывать, дебил. Я понял. Тяное печенье. Ничего нету, короче. Ой, сундук. Ля, денежки. $1,5. Нормально. Так. Куда что там может дальше? Может наверху еще что-нибудь есть? Нет, навряд ли уже что-то есть. Выйти отсюда быстрее.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
О, ни хрена, ты что тут делаешь?
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
А что, я не могу налево?
What's going on?
Now this guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Что-то быстро он раскололся. Я думал, там поинтереснее будет.
Like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else.
Да, отпустим.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
Так. Шляпу испоганил мою. Фу, она в говне. Зачем я ее подобрал?
Easy.
Лошадка испугалась. Видите, Коновизи. А, понял, где это. Точнее, что это. Сори, я просто не жил в деревне, не понимаю, о чем здесь говорят, да.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get that horse hitched. Don't want him bolting.
С теплого амбара вывел лошадь.
Whoa, look, I found in the cellar. Wild thing ate ya.
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing.
Не, это реально какая омерзительная восьмерка, вот отвечаю.
Michael, look at her. Miss.
Предыстория какая-нибудь.
You fool!
Miss. Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay?
Взяли
miss?
хату, спалили.
3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Yes, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Адлер.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back! How'd you get on?
Ну, это мы вернулись обратно в наше место,
You weren't the first.
наше убежище.
Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Ну, я не знаю, может, нужно ли это осуждать или нет. Блин, начало классное. Мне интересно, вот какого фига только они... что произошло до этого?
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
He
again.
ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept
Кстати, как у вас
riding
там
north
качество?
and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
О, некий, здорово.
Hey, I see some
Я случайно
smoke.
увидел.
Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope
Списки
it ain't more
зрителей.
of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
Все, пойдем.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
Ничего, он же заставит меня прыгать на лошади?
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
А, я уже думал, что это... По льду пойдем.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So,
Блин, какая классная озвучка
you were there, Javier.
копыт
What
лошади.
really
Очень
happened
круто.
on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That
Вот,
ain't
первого
like
лица
him,
можно
though.
играть. Хреная сова тупо, тупо сова.
They continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped the... Oh, by the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hot again.
О, это прикольная, кстати, тема. Здесь можно тупо бежать и ну, включить этот кинорежим, и лошадь сама будет бегать. Классно. Это когда, короче, мне впадло будет что-то делать, куда-нибудь бежать далеко, я просто буду включать его и будет весело. Вам красивая картинка, а мне небольшой отдых. Давай, 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 побежали, побежали. Что за энергия лошадь?
Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on.
Был бы я лошадью, я бы тоже устал,
Hey, look!
кстати.
Over there! You see that?
Тут столько снега, это пиздец.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Ой, я слышу кого-то.
Come on! Up there!
Давай, лошадка, ну давай, не тупи.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what the...
Какой дробовик? Стоп, не понял, подожди. Ладно.
Down this way.
Ладно, нормально, пойдем. Блять. Неплохо, ладно. Так, здесь прыгать нельзя.
It's slippery, be careful. Get that we're high up here.
You're telling me. Help me.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. Careful here.
Ни хрена себе, куда мы забрели.
Stay low under here. Okay from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Come on.
Как я устал уже.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John.
Помоги мне, урод.
Damn, it's cold.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Not designed for this snow. Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
John! Marston!
Over here! Down on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! Fellas there!
Хавьер, ну давай ответь что-нибудь. Где он вообще, наверху, что ли? Я не понимаю.
All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Охренеть, что с ним произошло.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Еще я тебя должен тащить, да ты прикалываешься, чуть не умер от того, что мне холодно, и от того, что я устал.
Well, can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Ой, бля.
You see that on the ridge?
Волчара, сучара. Потому что мне интересно, я не играл в нее.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur. We're getting you out of here. Distract them, Arthur. Shout! Shoot!
Hey.
Do something!
Over here! Back, damn it!
Come this way.
Блядь. Псих.
Got them all. Good work, Arthur. Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
То еще волки где-то будут. А, он еще истекает кровью. Все, поехали, поехали. Там долго проходить эту миссию? Стоп, стой, 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 говорю. Стой, лошадь!
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. More, come down the hill. Rockadaki.
Get out of here!
Look out on the right. More coming in on the left. Fuera.
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
Да, стой, собачка.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Чисто.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding,
Я
starving,
извиняюсь, но зачем бежит по
then
воде?
and eating to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
О, мы почти на месте. Блин, не дай бог там что-то произойдет.
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Их что, всех перебили, что
Can we
ли?
get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
А,
You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
так. Ну, отлично, мы спасли уже бабу. Мы спасли какого-то мужика, который каким-то образом куда-то пропал
We've
сначала.
been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Кстати, да, очень странно. У них вроде бы весна. Опа. Что было?
We get strong, we get warm,
Ящик.
we wait.
О, еда.
When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say. But I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. You have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe.
Короче, как понял, нас
Stay
преследуют.
strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son. For your strength. It means a lot to me.
Так, я куда-то направлялся.
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Мне интересно. А здесь сиги можно курить, нет? Ладно, давайте в другой дом пойдем. Вот так, это моя лошадь.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth. You staying warm there?
Trying to. At least we've got a fire now.
Keep warm.
Yep.
All of you, keep warm. Just a few more days and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
Что это
I
произошло?
know. And we've had tough times before.
Пацан бутылку разбил.
Keep moving and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course. Easy there, kid.
He that is so impoverished
О, ни хрена, я
that he
здесь даже не
hath
заметил.
no oblation, chooseth the tree that will not rot. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told
А это
you
что
from
такое?
the beginning? Have ye
ни хрена
not
себе.
understood
Прикольно.
from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers? That stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in? That bringeth the princes to nothing. He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea.
Ой, иди нафиг, чувак, как тебя избавить? Давай кто-нибудь другой.
Okay, Mr. Strauss?
I think so. Well done for finding Mr. Marston. Some good news at least.
Also blow
Yep.
upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble.
You doing okay now? I think so. Thank you. Of course.
Equal, saith the Holy One.
Okay, well, try to stay warm. All right.
Ну нафиг этого больного. Не хочу слушать его стихи. Так, куда бы еще пойти? Кому бы еще завалиться? Все просто, что здесь надо делать теперь?
Day alert there, Javier.
Another cold morning.
Что, моя главная задача выжить, типа, я не понимаю. Прыгать ты умеешь?
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from
Неплохо.
I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
О, я на охоту сейчас пойду. Ништяк.
Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Темнокожие ребята нельзя охотиться.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
А ты мне стрелы хоть дай.
Let's head out.
22 стрелы. Соленые потроха. Прикольно.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but...
Какая же у них там температура? Они что, в Сибири, что ли? У них там минус сколько? Минус 40? Минус 50? Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Dead. А, это касцена, я когда он жму на W, чтобы бежать.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Let's look down this way.
Мы на олене будем охотиться?
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Он сказал, не шуми, и при этом мы бежим.
Stop here a second. I see something.
Careful.
А, стоп.
There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need... Whoa, don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly.
Окей, а кого мы видим? Никого не видим. Так.
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Ух ты. Это опять здравствуйте. Вот, кстати, странно. Зачем использовать эту функцию, если я вижу эти следы? Хрена мне идти еще.
Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull the trigger quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Now, Arthur.
Хрена себе, как тяжело.
No, use the bow I gave you. That'll make too much noise.
Я поесть захотел, отстань. Чё, как мне его изучить-то?
That's okay. Try again. Focus, Arthur. I'm gonna need this.
Я въебал 2 стрелы. Сейчас я ей в жопу стрельну.
Well done. I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
F1 не хочет. Пойдем, моя лошадочка. Поехали. Тяжелый.
Easy, easy.
А можно сдавать лошади темп, охренеть. Типа ты можешь ее периодически подбивать.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Прикольно. Я не знал.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier
Нет,
when
очень
they
круто.
ain't
Здесь
shooting
еще можно
back.
охотиться.
We've seen enough of that.
Правда, это очень легкая охота, хотя тут я натягивал стрелу и очень долго держал. Она там жестко шатает твой прицел.
Seems to me
Хрен
we should be
попадешь.
putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even
Когда я
bring a
допрашивал
crumb of food.
одного из бандитов, он сказал, что они должны что-то взорвать. Прошло вроде как уже несколько дней с того момента, когда это было. Блин, зря запрос. Это уже было или только будет еще?
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores.
Блин, лошади синхронно двигаются, прикольно.
Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A
О,
proper
медведь.
blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Наверх лошадь идти не хочет.
That's a bad idea. Have you seen the size of it? Cut up here, off the trail.
Не, он сейчас все равно пойдет, но вот дурацкая касса.
Easy boy. talk that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Oh, watch
Не, ну по-любому сейчас
Any of
нападет.
this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me.
Как у них еще лошадь не сдохли, они стоят на морозе, им не холодно.
You know, Dutch is different.
Oh yes, Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick
А мы не
by
потерялись,
him through
кстати?
this. He always sees us right.
Нет, потерялись. Походу просто крюк сделали.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Ревнивые пони. Так, Диман, если ты здесь, скажи мне, пролог там долго идет?
Brought some food back, boys. Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Так.
Well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Не холодно, что ли? Ой, 18 плюс, ребят.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan.
Слишком как-то легко он снял.
They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Прикольная туша оленя. Так, пойдем греться.
Javier.
Arthur?
Все?
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party? Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now!
Ох ты ж какая мразь.
Fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching. Hard! You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate
Короче,
him, Dutch. He's here for
я
us.
сейчас не знаю, давайте
I
пока
doubt that.
No, you're just doubting
на
me.
этом закончим.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always
Сейчас
said
касцена пройдет,
revenge is a luxury we
и мы
can't
пойдем
afford.
попробуем в онлайн
This is the
поиграть.
right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and
Во, я же
detonators here.
спрашивал как раз про это.
Combe always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Не, я все понимаю, тормози. Так. Прогресс. Нет, стоп. Как сохранить игру? Надеюсь, у меня сейчас будет выйти из игры. Или стоп. Сейчас залечу в Дискорд. Диман? Здорово. Вопрос. Как зайти в мультиплеер?
Что?
Мультиплеер как зайти?
Никак.
Через Social Club?
Нет там.
А, сеть. Нашел. Ёкарный бабай. Давай играть.
Да, иди нахуй.
В смысле, иди нахуй? Что такое быдло? Кстати, да, ты был прав. 20-30 FPS нас жрет.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay, you head through there.
Отлично.
I'm gonna need your details. You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. the time and get this right.
18 победил сложение. Еще быть голубоглазым, только что-то не могу это выбрать.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us
Ah.
anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay then.
Блин, прикольно. Так, окей, сделали. Стиль прическа. Образ жизни.
Yep.
Вон она.
Образ жизни, алкоголик, блядь, возраст, нахуй, 50 лет, блядь.
Где-то это мне знакомо. Как сохранить? Выбрать. Что-то как-то громковато. У меня телефон сел, кайф. Все нормально. Подтверждаем, короче.
Okay, let's get a photograph. Bring your hands up onto your chest. Here we go.
Нормально. Поехали, Димон. Что делаем-то? Что в прологе делается?
Берешь хуй, засасывается.
Понял, тебя принял, наберу. Так, где моя зарядка? Кое-что вспомнил, у меня пикник есть, оказывается, еще точняк.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staffed! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
Yeah, Red Dead Online.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Блять, помощи прицеливания вообще нет.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse.
Дряхлая пилячка. Дима, на твоей мамке катаюсь. Ой. Бля, это охуенная шутка.
I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. She's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Come on, hitch up.
Диман, зачем лошадь привязывают? Для большей реалистичности?
This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Все? Все отлично. Да, это.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley?
Here, madam.
You're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife. Society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Hawley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Get on to the station.
Серьезно?
Not too far.
Мне старую клячу дали?
Ты угнал лошадь?
Нет, я вот только вот мне дали старую клячу, я сейчас приду с станцию. Их поет. Скоро сдохнет. Можно лошадь скупить?
Ты достоин только старый кляч.
Окей, как сделать так, чтобы лошадь не сдохла? Есть смысл убивать?
Нет.
здесь лошади, если их можно брать? Как радио. Ты тоже включаешь фотографическую камеру? Да. Как автобег сделать?
Автобег на В. На графическую камеру включаешь, и лошадь сама скачет. Я ушел.
Лошади исчезли.
No. Acting like you done hit your head. Pardon me.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Очень красивая сцена. Так, сейчас постреляемся. Анимат. Где лучше? Теперь тебя хреново слышно? Или так на 200 школьцев?
Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Классно. Диски. Иван, а ничего то, что я по кактусам тут бегаю?
Нормально.
Ну, карта сокровища, скажи. Есть вариант присутствия. Да, говорю, спокойной ночи. Я говорю, тоже надо идти спать уже тоже вместе. Что такое? В чем прикол? Будет использовать? Забагалась, что ли? Господи, надо Эдер был зажать, что за тупизм? Понял. Блин, прикольно, только стримить скучновато. Ладно, пофигу тогда. Сегодня пока все. Завтра еще проходим сюжет.